Hi Libra, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. So thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading, 25th of March through to the 31st of March 2019. So for your week ahead reading, we are using, first of all, there's a few decks here, the Tarot of the Old Path. We're going to use this one. I don't know who it's by actually. I think it's just like one of those it's created by artist Sylvia Gainsford and author Howard Rodway. We're just picking one card from that deck, Libra, okay, just to see what it is that you need to focus on for the energy you need to be focusing on for the next 7 days, okay? So we're going to use that. And then we're going to use the Everyday Enchantment Tarot, my favourite deck besides the Rider-Waite at the moment, which is Poppy Palin, to fill in the gaps. So we look at the past and situation, the present, where your thoughts are presently, and what you need to do going forward for the week. We are also using the Druidcraft Tarot deck, just 5 cards from there to get any other information for what the universe can see coming in for you guys in the next 7 days with the Druidcraft Tarot. And the Tea Leaf Fortune cards for any other advice, 3 cards on final advice through the tea leaves, okay? For your kind of advice cards, what blessings are bestowed on you this week, we are either going to use the Blessed Bee cards by Lucy Cavendish, and these just came like about an hour ago, and I love them, or the Keepers of the Light Oracle cards by Cole Gray. Okay, I hope that's kind of informed you guys what's going on within the reading, and I think I'll put this here actually. Right, let's put this here. Sorry about, I've got a lot of things kind of in the background there. I hope it doesn't look messy or anything. It's just a lot of, I've got to sort out kind of, I've already had to sort out the back just to kind of put stuff neatly, because I've got so many cards and books, but I'm hoping to move property this year if I can find the right property, maybe a 2 to 3 bedroom property instead of a 1 bedroom apartment. Right, let's have a look at what for Libra is happening. Let's have a look, Libra. What is it that Librans need to focus on between the 25th and the 31st of March 2019? Okay, that just came out. You need to focus on the Page of Rods. This came up for Scorpio about 2 weeks ago. All right. So when I say what it is that you need to focus on, I'm saying what is it that you need to kind of put your attention to. I'm not being predictive here. I'm not saying that a message is coming. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying what do you need to focus on? What's the most important thing you need to be focusing on this week? Could be your kids with the Page of Wands. Page of Rods is a kind of mischievous, overzealous, overexcited, overenthusiastic child. It's not reversed to say it's got any kind of mental issues or health issues. But this might be a child. It might be that you need to focus on honing a child's talents, that type of thing this week, Libra. But, you know, more than that, I feel that the Page of Wands for me, when it says, when I need to focus on the Page of Rods, I need to focus on being more out there. I need to focus on being more explorative. I need to focus on exploring, you know, new ventures, new ideas, maybe a new creative path. Maybe I need to focus on a new creative idea that I've had and how I'm going to kind of explore and expand on that with the Page. The Page is fearless. The Page of Wands is a child. The Page of Wands is kind of really curious and really interested. He's the type of boy, as I've always said, that will jump over a bridge just to see what's on the other side. He's like the Fool. So I feel that you need to kind of focus on carving a new path for some of you guys. It doesn't have to be a new, it can be an alternative path. It doesn't have to be new. But it's something that might be creative. It's something that, you know, this is all about just setting your sights out there. As cliched as that sounds, I know, Libra. But that's what the Page of Wands energy is. It's pure fire energy, and it's young energy as well because it's a child. So some of you guys need to, and also the Page of Wands is about talking and communicating. It's a media card as well. So it's, you know, focus on kind of contacting and speaking to people. It might be speaking to people, kind of connecting with people via internet worldwide. How do we connect to people? What's the quickest way of getting in contact with people or connecting with people? It's via Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, all of those types of mediums, which pages and queens and kings and, you know, and Knights of Wands, they can all kind of indicate that energy. Age of Wands is another one that can indicate that kind of media, internet age, you know, energy. And it's all about connecting and speaking with people over those types of platforms as well. So maybe there's a message that you need to get across here, Libra this week, and the way that you do it, and the fastest way that you do it, is really, you know, focusing on kind of doing it via social media, that type of thing with the Page of Wands. So the focus could be on that as well. But I feel more than anything, the focus with the Page of Wands is really just about going out there, making things happen, being fearless, and not being afraid to make things happen with the Page of Wands energy showing here, okay? It's about exploring new creative paths, new creative endeavors. Maybe for some of you guys it's a course, it's a, you know, educational course perhaps for some of you guys that you need to be focusing on this week. But the Page of Wands is an excellent card for exploring a new adventure in life, and maybe that could be, you know, the focus for some of you guys. Let's have a look at what the past of this situation, Libra. What's the past of this situation? So focus with the Page, and pardon me if I take little sips of my ginger and rhubarb tea. Yummy. I have to put 2 tea bags, 1 rhubarb, 1 ginger in to get the, because I can't find a tea that's kind of, you know, that concoction. But yeah, can you just show me the past of this situation? So the focus for the month, not the month, sorry, the week, needs to be on kind of new directions, Page of Rods, creativity. So in the past, I feel that with the 4 of Swords, you've done some contemplation. Some of you guys, you almost withdrew just for a little bit of time to get some form of introspection on perhaps what the next stage was going to be, because that's the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords talks about just taking a bit of a break. With the 4 of Swords energy, it talks about quiet contemplation, and I feel the focus for some of you Librans has been in the past on quiet contemplation with the 4 of Swords energy showing there, which is what this card is. You know, quiet, yeah, a new beginning. Some of you guys have been quietly contemplating with that 4 of Swords, a new beginning, a new project, taking action. Ace of Wands energy showing here. One is very quiet and the other one is starting to kind of rear up a little bit, which is the Ace of Wands. And you've been kind of quietly considering about a new passion, a new idea, a new plan of action. For some of you guys, it might have been a move, for example. The Ace of Wands for me is all about kind of these new ideas that we have, these aha moments, you know, the new plan of action that we have, the new desire. So this, you know, it's new because, oh, something's in my eye. So, you know, aces are new, and the wand energy is about pure passion. All right, so this is new passion. But this is also having the passion and the fire in your hands to make things happen. Remember, it's a wand. So the wand is where you're creating something. A wand is what the magician uses. So it's the Ace of Wands. So this is all about a new creation. And some of you guys have been quietly considering creating something new with that Ace of Wands energy. The 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups energy, it might be for some of you guys, this might be a new partnership. You might have been considering a new partnership with the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Cups energy. Or you might have been, you know, because I do feel that you've been possibly, I mean, this could be love, it could be anything, but we've got the new Ace of Wands and the 2 of Cups is partnership, new relationship, new partnership. So some of you guys in the past might have been considering a new relationship, new partnership. It could be romantic. It might be, you know, it might be work orientated, for example. It could be any partnership. You can kind of, as I always say with my readings, you can kind of adapt it to whatever's going on with you within your life. Or this might be where you've been considering a new, you know, a new idea or a new project or a new beginning or something new or creating something new, Libra. But maybe some of you guys have had to discuss this, maybe with loved ones with the 2 of Cups energy showing there. Going into the week, your thought patterns, some of you guys will be thinking about this kind of new partnership or this new project that you want to discuss. Well, you'll be thinking, hell, I need to go for it, the Knight of Wands energy. I need to be fearless and I need to be bold and I need to just be courageous with that Knight of Wands energy, because the Knight of Wands is bold, he's braggadocious, he's creative, you know, he's courageous. And some of you guys will think with this Knight of Wands energy, you know what? I need to just go for this with the Knight of Wands energy showing there, you know. You've got the Queen of Cups energy here. But this is consideration. So we go from the Knight of Wands, which is really fast, fiery energy, but it slows down slightly with that Queen of Cups energy showing there. Libra. So some of you guys, I think if you're quietly considered starting a partnership with someone, it might be that some of you guys, you're the Knight of Wands. Maybe you want to pursue an individual. Queen of Cups could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. So, sorry, yeah, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Usually she's Scorpio or Cancerian though. Some of you guys will be thinking about pursuing maybe this individual, especially if it's to do with a relationship. I feel if it's just any other partnership, or maybe this is something new that you've been considering for a while and you've had to discuss it with others, it might be that your thought pattern is, you know, shit, I really want to go for this with the Knight of Wands, but I just need to take a step back to evaluate and work out whether with this Queen of Cups energy. Because the Queen of Cups, when it comes to doing something new, she's the type of person who, but also she's the dreamer. So some of you guys, it might be, well, the thought pattern is I really just want to go Knight of Wands for my dreams with the Queen of Cups energy. Or it might be, yeah, I really want to go for it, but I need to kind of just take a step back and do a little bit emotional inflection about the situation. I need to do some introspection. How do I really feel about this thing? Because the Queen of Cups will always take a step back and say, does this thing, you know, serve my highest power? The Queen of Cups is also doing something that has emotional value. So it might be that your thinking is, I want to pursue something with the Knight of Wands that I feel really kind of a very strong emotional connection to, that I value in a really strong emotional way. You know, and you've got the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is all about our intuition. Both cards really, Queen of Cups and High Priestess, are about intuition. But High Priestess is all about tapping into that intuition. So I do feel that some of you guys really want to kind of go for this thing with the Knight of Wands energy. All right. But I feel that you take a step back almost with that Queen of Cups. I feel that there's two things. I think you really want to go for this thing, okay? And I feel that you're very driven by the, you know, the emotional connection, by the value that you feel for this thing. But there is a need, I feel, with the High Priestess to really tap into the intuition and say, is this something that is right for me? For some of you guys, it'll be, yeah, I really want to go for this thing, but I just need to take a step back with the Queen of Cups and kind of do a little bit of emotional introspection here and tap into my intuition with the High Priestess. Because I don't know, this is something kind of that is very emotional, I think, Libra, for some of you guys. I think that for some of you guys, this is a really, really emotional thing where you're kind of like, I don't know whether it's something that I should be doing or shouldn't be doing, and you're really needing to kind of draw back, because there are cards here that are suggesting that you've needed to tap into your intuition. Queen of Cups, High Priestess, Four of Swords energy showing here, and then we've got, you know, two cards here, the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, suggesting something new, creative, a new passion, something creative that you really want to pursue with that Knight of Wands. You want to take it to the next stage with the Knight of Wands energy. Okay, you almost jump a stage, you jump over the page, but the Page of Wands actually is here. Okay, so you haven't jumped the stage, because the Page of Wands is what you need to focus on. So you need to focus on being fearless. What is the advice for Libra concerning this situation? Well, firstly, the Queen of Coins. I feel that you need to look at your resources. I also feel that you need to kind of be really realistic about this thing, because now we have a coin energy showing here, and the coins are more logical. Okay, and they don't rush into anything, the coins don't, and the Queen of Coins is all about valuing what you have, but also knowing what something's worth is, okay, when you get the Queen of Coins. So I feel that you need to really look at the value of this thing with the Queen of Coins energy, i.e., for example, if it's, you know, something to do with work, is it going to bring you money, for example? I do feel with the Queen of Coins, it's all about looking at the value of what this thing is with the Queen of Coins energy. But you've got the Emperor reverse. So maybe the advice for going forward is that this thing that you are holding so dear with the Queen of Coins isn't going to necessarily bring you the stability that you seek with the Emperor being reversed. Because Emperors reversed, they tend to allude to the idea of kind of lack of stability, lack of security, lack of cooperation. An unstable foundation is the Emperor in the reverse. So I get the impression that this thing and the Queen of Coins is what we hold so dear. So I feel the advice is that the universe is saying what you're holding on to that's so dear here, Libra, it's probably not going to be, you know, it's not something that you can build a solid foundation on with the Emperor in the reverse here. And maybe there is a need to kind of, with the Three of Coins energy, work with others, for example, or maybe with the Three of Coins, it's to discuss how you're going to build it so you can make it stronger, because you've got the Three of Coins. Three of Coins is all about discussions, plans, developing an idea, or working to build a structure with the Three of Coins energy. It's getting advice with the Three of Coins energy. It's reviewing a situation. It might be that you need to review this situation with others with the Three of Coins energy, or leave this situation under review. It's interesting because the energy is the Page of Rods, and I feel the energy being the Page of Rods this week it is saying, I feel that the focus for the Page of Rods this week needs to be on going for your dreams, I would say, definitely with the Page of Rods energy. Exploring new territory, okay? Exploring, but it's really, for me, the energy needs to be that you do start this. You start it. To me, this reading doesn't look like you give up on something here, Libra. It says to me that there are a few tweaks that need to be made. Because the advice is the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins is a card about being resourceful. Look at your resources. Usually the Queen of Coins is holding the money in her hands. What she's really holding is the thing that she values the most. So look at this thing that you value the most. You know, and look at it closely, because she's she has a keen eye for detail, just the Queen of Coins. So you need to really kind of pay a great attention to detail with the Queen of Coins energy. So the advice is pay great attention to detail, because this thing that you guys are devising with this Ace of Wands, or that you've considered kind of devising with the Ace of Wands energy, possibly a partnership with that Two of Cups, or something that you're thinking of devising but you've needed to talk about it. It might be with the Emperor in the reverse. It's not a stable enough venture to be building on or to try and build on. All right, it doesn't have much legs. There's not a great deal of strength to it. Okay, it might be that Emperors in reverse usually means somebody who's overly domineering. All right, so the advice is the Queen of Coins energy in the upright. I feel it's to pay great attention to detail. It might be that within, I'm going to put down the cards, okay? Let me just put down the video on the cards and you'll get to see what I'm talking about. Just bear with me. All right, so we've got our cards here. The way that I'm calling it for the next sort of 7 days, Libra, is that, you know, you need to focus on the Page of Wands, all right? Pages also reference lack of experience, okay? But, you know, the Wand energy is all about creativity. That's what the Wands are. They're all about power and action and, you know, motivation and ambition. And this little guy is kind of ambitious. I see small ambitions as well, because for me the pages are small. So you can have like small dreams with the Page of Cups, or small imagination or small intuition that needs to grow with the Page of Cups. You can have small money with the Page of Pentacles, small talk with the Page of Swords, and this can be small ambitions. So you really need to keep those. I feel that actually the focus for the week is that you need to kind of learn to walk before you can run, if that makes any sense to you guys with this Page of Wands. Still focus on your passions and your desires, of course, and be fearless when you're kind of getting out there and approaching those things as well, but not so much that you make mistakes. I feel that you need to keep these ambitions kind of small with this Page of Wands. And the reason for this is because in the past, I think that you have kind of silently been contemplating a new plan of action, a new idea, a new project, possibly working with another person. This could be a new partnership, for example, or you've been contemplating a partnership, a new project here, but you've spoken to people about it with the Two of Cups energy. All right. If this is a new project, then maybe, because I'm using the Lenormand technique to kind of connect the cards, we do something called knighting, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you know, if you're considering kind of like a new partnership, it might be that it's saying with the Queen of Coins going forward, that what you need to do this week, Libra, is to look at every detail, because the Queen of Coins is extraordinarily detailed. And when she holds the pentacle, it doesn't show on this card, but this card I'm not reading the picture, I'm reading the general kind of information about the Queen of Coins and how I actually interpret her. She's not just looking at the resources, she's a bookkeeper as well. You know, she takes account of every last detail. So the advice for the week is really just to look into the details, because number one, some of you guys are kind of like, I really want to go for this, because your thinking is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands would think like, I really want to go for this. Okay, but maybe you need to speak someone. Maybe you need to speak with the Queen of Cups energy to a High Priestess, somebody who's got more knowledge than you have on the situation, Libra. For some of you guys, you'll say to yourself, I really want to go for this, but I need to just kind of consider how I emotionally feel about the situation. Or I really want to go for this thing because I feel very emotionally connected, and it's more about the money, it's more about the soul journey and the purpose that I feel with the Queen of Cups energy. But all the same, I still need to kind of use my intuition on this. And I feel that what's happening here is some of you guys really need to take that intuition and use it, because your intuition is probably telling you, because it's connected to the Queen of Coins, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's connected here. So your intuition is probably telling you, look into the details of this, especially if you are considering working in a partnership, or if you're considering a new relationship with someone here. okay? You need to really kind of pay attention. She's paying attention to her intuition, okay? Pay attention to your intuition and look into the details, because it could be this person you're getting involved with. Are they a tyrant? Are they, because this partnership is connecting with an Emperor reverse, so this might be somebody who's a tyrant, and they're also connecting with a Knight of Wands. This might be a tyrant or a very overly domineering individual who kind of, with the Knight of Wands energy, likes to do everything their own way. Knight of Wands doesn't like being held back by anyone. He's very forceful. So you might be dealing in a partnership where somebody likes doing something their own way. So you really need to be focusing on kind of, you know, taking a step back. I think this is the week to not rush into anything. I think that the focus for the week needs to be on the Page of Rods, yes. But the Page of Rods is, yeah, you can kind of make a start in exploring this adventure. But also I feel that you need to keep in a way, the Page of Rods is exploration. The wand is new beginnings, it's exploration. But remember, the wand, it's a wand. So what do we do with wands? We create. The page is a child. The child, small creation. So you need to kind of do this. For me, when I look at the page of any of the pages, it's doing something in a small way and building it up. So you need to focus on kind of just doing things in a small way and building them up. All right. I don't think you should be rushing into anything here, Libra, if it makes sense to you, the reading, if you connect with it. All right. Because I just get the impression that the reason why the universe is saying the advice is to do the Queen of Coins, which is pay attention to every single last piece of detail, is because it's connecting with, you know, is because it's connecting not only with an Emperor reverse, very dominant person who's involved maybe in this partnership, but somebody who likes their own way. For example, showing here, all right, this Emperor reversed as well could be connected with somebody who, once they get excited about something, once they're interested, once you've got their full attention, they seem to kind of not put any work in with the Four of Swords. This might be somebody who's really lazy. Might be that you're getting involved in, whether it's love or work or whatever, it might be that you're getting involved in a partnership, 1, 2, 3, 4, with a very domineering individual, Emperor reversed, 1, 2, 3, 4, somebody who likes to do things their own way, Knight of Wands. Showing here, this Emperor 1, 2, 3, 4 might also be quite lazy with the Four of Swords energy showing here. You know, they might spend their time mainly on holiday or sunning themselves and not putting the effort or the work into the relationship. Okay. This Emperor reverse 1, 2, 3, 4 might not only be lazy, but 1, 2, 3, 4, they might also have a lot of secrets with the High Priestess. So I'm not trying to put you off on anything. I just think that the cards are kind of trying to inform you that you need to kind of pay attention to the details. All right, because it might be that you're dealing with the Emperor reverse. You're dealing with somebody who's quite domineering, especially in partnership, 3 of Coins, or especially in developing things. Maybe you need to kind of, with the Queen of Coins energy, pay attention to the details. Okay, because maybe this is not a stable, secure foundation that you're building within a partnership, for example. And maybe with the 3 of Coins, it's going to take a lot more kind of getting to know the person or developing this partnership, for example. Okay, showing up here. So I just feel that some of you guys, it might be you're kind of, you know, you're developing 3 of Coins, a partnership with a High Priestess, somebody you don't really know, somebody who hides a lot of shit. Maybe they're hiding that they're overly domineering and they like to have their own way. I just feel that this is a week, really, whatever the situation is, whatever you're creating, whoever it's with, new relationship, new partnership, whatever it is, take a step back and make sure that you've got all the bases covered and that you've looked at every single area, okay? Because the last thing that you want, Libra, is to come a cropper. So just look at all bases, cover all bases this week. Let's have a look at quickly at the 5 cards showing here. Let's have a look at anything else that the universe has to tell you, Libra. Universe, Spirit, in 5 more cards, anything else to tell Libra this week? Anything else that you need Libra to be aware of this week? Anything else you want Libra to be aware of this week? Show me in 5. Okay, so let's have a look. First card, the Ace of Cups. So this could be new beginnings, an offer, an invitation coming with the Ace of Cups. It might be if you've had a period of stagnation, the floodgates are starting to open up again with the Ace of Cups energy. However, you do have an 8 of Cups. So it might be that some of you guys are walking away. Could be from a very short term or temporary thing. Remember, the Ace of Cups is something new. It's something new, okay? So this could be temporary, for example. It might be something that hasn't lasted long. So it might be some of you guys choose to walk away with the 8 of Cups from something that is that's been very temporary, something that's new. Might be there's an offer here that you can't take. All right, so be aware of that. It might be that you're invited to do something, but it might be that you can't do it. Or it might be that you've invited someone to do something, but they can't do it with that Eight of Cups turning, showing its back to the Ace. It might be that some of you guys are actually escaping some form of, you know, deluge. You might be fine, you might just jump, you know, you might just avoid a problem here. A lot of people don't read Eight of Cups like that, but I always do because it's a deluge. It looks like a waterfall. It looks like something that is kind of, it's almost like a dam bursting, if that makes any sense. It's almost like this person just gets out in time. So some of you are avoiding something of a crisis this week, I think. You've got the Five of Coins energy. So the Five of Coins talks about financial instability or feeling shut out, with the Five of Coins energy showing here. However, you've got the Rebirth card, okay? I feel that you're going to overcome a time of financial instability, all right? Because the Rebirth card for me is the overcoming card. It's where you can see that this person was once dead. Now they're kind of being reborn. And then you've got the Five of Coins energy. So some of you guys, it might be this week, what you're doing is you're restructuring your finances with the Five of Coins and the Rebirth. This is the Judgment energy showing here as well. But because I read visually as well, I can see this person's coming out of the tomb. So it's almost like with the Five of Coins, I've seen a lot of turmoil going on with you guys, but I feel that you're overcoming this. I feel that there's going to be a release, a resurrection from this situation. So if there's been illness, Five of Coins can mean illness if it's health. You guys should be overcoming that illness, I feel, with the Rebirth card showing here, okay? So this is kind of like being resurrected from this energy here. I feel overcoming of financial problems or maybe an illness happening here, okay? Some of you guys, it could also be medicine, healing with the Eight of Cups energy. Eight of Cups, finally getting up and being able to kind of do stuff again if you've been ill, that type of thing. God, I hate the way that camera looks and just how unsteady the cards look with it. What's the last card showing up here? You got Strength. Nice. It's lovely energy. I do feel that some of you guys are overcoming a financial problem here or some form of an illness, for example. And you're going to find strength again. You're going to be feeling a lot stronger with the Strength energy showing here. Because this rebirth, this reawakening, this resurrection is going to bring a great deal of strength to some of you guys here. Okay. It's really cute. I love this boar on this card. Let me just look at these two together. Okay. I feel that also, when I look at, because I read visually, as you know, so you see this boar here that the girl is holding on to? She's having to hold it back because it's going to go and attack. It's going to attack this kid coming out of the tomb. So I think that the message on these cards as well, Libra, are telling you, don't worry, you're safe from any harm coming to you. I think that this week you are safe from any harm. All right, I feel that if this is kind of like a temporary thing that some of you guys are leaving here and you're upset about it with the Five of Coins, you know, because some of you guys might be leaving a relationship or you're leaving something that was just too, you're leaving, because Ace of Cups can be kind of like too much emotion or a delusion or an overflow of something here. All right, an overflow of too much emotion, too much arguing, whatever it is. Eight of Cups energy. It might be some of you guys are leaving that behind. It might be the Five of Coins. You're actually kind of like in bits and you're really upset that you're having to do that. You're having to shut someone out. All right. But you have to pursue this new path because this is getting too much. I think the universe is saying, don't worry. You're going through a period of rebirth this week and no harm will come to you while you're going through that. All right. So you're going to be okay through this situation. If you've gone through some real heartache and turmoil with an individual here, Libra, you're going to overcome it this week and no harm will come to you. No harm will come to you at all. You're free. You're okay. Yeah, and as I mentioned, invitations. Some of you guys, it might be you're turning down an invitation to do something, or some of you guys, somebody's turning down an invitation, okay? I think if somebody's turning down an invitation with you, Libra, and you're upset that this person's pushing you out, don't worry because they'll come back, all right? And I feel that, you know, this person will come back. I feel that with the Strength energy, this person's quite loyal. All right, so if somebody turns you down this week and says, I can't do this or I can't do that or whatever the situation is, I don't think it's because I don't want to do it. I think they literally can't. With the Rebirth card, it just reminds me that just makes me think somebody's turning down an invitation here. And you guys are upset because you might feel that somebody's pushing you out. But I see with the Rebirth card, this person's going to come back round again. All right, and you guys, you know, it's going to bring a stronger vibe to the friendship or the relationship. This person comes back because they're loyal as well, because the strength card means loyalty. So because they're loyal, all right? So I feel that if somebody does kind of like let you down this week, it's not because they don't want to be around you, it's because they literally can't, but they will come back around and rearrange again. Let's have a look at, finally the tea leaf cards, guys. And what is the advice? What's the advice in 3 cards through the tea leaf cards, please, for Libra this week? What is the advice? What is the advice that you have? What is the advice that you have through the tea leaf cards? Okay. Okay. All right, so look. Okay. So 3 cards. Eagle, broom, and let's have a look at what the next one is. Owl. Okay. Right, so eagle is the advice. Let's have a look what that says. Triumph over, yeah, there you go. Triumph over troubles and obstacles this week. Libra, what's the next one? New home, new attitude. Wow, lovely. So you're going to have triumph over obstacles for some of you guys. It's a new home, new attitude. It could be a new job. Homes don't just have to be where you live. It can be like... And the home is also security within the cells. So some of you guys are literally feeling more secure this week. Okay. And what's the last one? Owl, good advice from a wise person. You got really lovely cards for the tea leaves this week. Libra, exceptional cards. Triumph over obstacles this week. Sweeping the home clean. There's a new home, new attitude. Maybe some of you guys are just, you know, doing a lot of big clear out. Some of you guys literally moving to a new home. Some of you guys, it might be a new country. Some of you guys, it might be a new job. Or maybe you're just assuming a new attitude this week to life, getting rid of some kind of negative energy. And finally, good advice will come to you from a wise person. Beautiful cards. And let's just use our keepers of the light for your final bit of advice. Let's have a look at what the universe wants you to know. What advice do the keepers of the light? Universe, spirit, from keepers of the light. What keeper of the light? Keepers of the light, what advice? Give me one of the keepers of the light, please. And what advice do they have? What words do they have for Libra this week in one card? Show me. It is from charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Absolutely, your reading's really magnificent this week. Really love this week ahead reading for Libra. Beautiful. It's saying charity, prayer and contemplation. It's telling you to connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Give it a go, guys. Honestly, prayer works. Trust me, I do it. I do it. Prayer, I know, works. Brilliant. All right. Thank you for your time, guys. If you'd like to order a reading with me, just click on the eye motif above, and what will happen is it will take you through to, well, it will show you a link, and then you can click on that link and go straight through to my website. Take care, babes. Love you. Bye.